Right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. How are you doing? I greet you depending on your beautiful location where you're watching. If you are in Amsterdam, China, Canada, Malaysia, any part of the country where you are watching this video, I say God bless everybody. All right, thank you and God bless you. So, just I've told you people that sometimes we'll do a research on things that are affecting, people, especially women. You understand? So, after my research today, I've come to find out that, there is a lot of things that is affecting people in a marriage and relationship, and also what you can do to have a successful marriage and relationship. You understand? The secret of success in a marriage. You understand? So I'm going to use Leonard and Bella also as an example, but basically let me just use Leonard as an example. You understand? So now, so the title of this topic is a secret of a successful marriage, using Leonard and Peggy as an example, your favorite artist. You understand? So now let me tell you, nobody is a saint. It is, if you see me, I've been talking about Peggy Overing, Leonard, and you think that they are saints. No, nobody is a saint. You understand? But there are some certain things in this life you have to let go in order to have a successful marriage or a relationship. You understand? 60% of successful marriage you see today is not as if they are saints, or maybe the woman's character is 100% or the man's character is 100%. No, but they have come to tolerate each other. They have come to learn each other's character, attitude, and all that. That is why you see them succeeding, smiling, and all that. So if you are this kind of person that dig everything out, if you are this kind of person that doesn't tolerate, there is no way you are going to have a successful marriage or relationship. So after my research and study, I've come to find out that there are some secrets that you have to know about marriage and relationship in order to have a successful one. You understand? So please just pay attention, and believe me, at the end of this video you are going to learn a lot of things that are going to help you for those who have already married and those who are about to be married. You understand? So everyone you marry has a weakness. Just know that. Only God that does not have weakness. You understand? So if you focus on your spouse's weakness, you will never get the best out of his strength. So let me give you an example of this. If had it been that Peggy is the kind of woman that always tolerates, that doesn't tolerate things, Leonard, trust me, there's no way she's going to stay with Leonard, because Leonard is not perfect. He's not 100% perfect. You understand? There's some area that he's not doing well, but what kept them up to now is because Peggy always tolerates him. Yes, at the same thing too. As I'm talking, I'm just using them as an example. I'm also extending it to people out there, who have been experiencing one thing or the other in their relationship or marriage. Understand? So everyone has a dark hill. You can tell me that the person doesn't have past. Are you get what I'm saying? Some of us, our past are so dark to the extent that if you begin to review them, you'll be so shocked. You understand? So nobody is a saint. I get what I'm saying. So when you get married or wants to get married, stop digging into your partner's past life. You understand? Some of you, if you want to get married, you start asking questions. You go to village, start asking people, do you know this person? Do you know her father? Do you know her father's father? Do you know her mother's mother? Sometimes I begin to ask myself, our mentality towards marriage is something that is affecting us. You understand? So if you see somebody and you know that the person is responsible, the person is a kind of woman that he wants to marry. You have studied that person, you have stayed with her, you have dated her for some months. You understand? So just because you wanted to dig her past, as if you that is digging her past doesn't have your own past. You start going to some friends, going to her friends, is asking question. Let me tell you, what if you should unfortunately ask her enemy? Don't you think that the person is going to condemn her? Okay, had it been that when Frederick wanted to marry Peggy Overing, he started asking question. He started asking people, do you know Peggy Overing? Do you know her mother? Someone does her grandmother. Does she have a fat stomach or something like that? Do you think they will be as a husband and wife up to now? No. There are some certain things you have to put behind you if you want to really marry this particular person. And the same thing with a woman. There are some women that if a man wants to marry them, they will start asking questions. Do you know this man? Is he stingy? Does he has money? Where does he work? And all that. So let me tell you, you can never get 100% man. And the same thing with women. So it's high time that we begin to tolerate each other. It's high time we begin to learn how to accept some certain things from each other. That is the only way we can live as a husband and wife. So the point I'm trying to make now is that you are seeing Frederick Leonard and Peggy Overing having a successful marriage. People are jealous of them because they always come out online to show people how happy they are. Is because they learn to tolerate each other. They study each other's character. They study each other's inner character, and they know how to deal with each other. You understand? If you're a married man today or married woman today, and you can't tell about your partner, let me tell you, there's no need of being in that marriage, because very soon we are going to, out of that marriage. You understand? So, what am I saying? Another thing is this: don't ever compare your marriage with another person. Every marriage has a different level of success. You understand? Don't compare your marriage with anyone else. We can never be equal. Some will be far, some will be behind, and some will be better than you, and you'll be better than someone else. All fingers are not equal. You understand? So let me tell you, avoid marriage stress. Be patient, work hard, and with time your marriage dream shall come to pass. You understand? So there are some, let me tell you, the day that you accept to get married, there's a lot of things you have declared war against, which I am going to list out now. Listen to this and listen very attentively. It's very important. You understand? The day that you accept to marry, you as a woman, you as a man, the day that you accept to be a married woman, a married man, there are a lot of war. There's a lot of things that you have declared war against, which I am going to list out. To get married is declaring war against. Number one is unforgiveness. Number two is ignorance. Number three is lack of love. You understand? Number three is rudeness. Number four is stinginess. Number five is third party influence. The next is stubbornness. Another one is laziness. Another one is cheating, disrespect. You understand? So get ready to fight all these things if you know that you really want to, bear that name, a married woman, a married man. Yeah, some of you are not ready to fight all this, and that is why you're having issues in your home. A lot of people have reported to me that my husband did this, my wife did this, and all that. So I've treated a lot of cases in my group, and when you find out, when you look at the issue, you find out that it's something that they can actually handle without even inviting anybody, without even having issue in their home. Imagine one man reported to me and said that my wife is, she talks too much, and I told the man that is why you are there to listen to her. You understand? That sometimes she will go out and come back. The next thing she will say, Daddy, do you know what happened in the office today? Somebody told me that my head is big. Somebody told me that my legs are big and all that. And I was like, wow, this is really, it's so romantic. That is why you are there. It is your responsibility as a man to listen to your wife whenever she's talking to you. He said, no, I don't want that kind of wife. Sometimes I don't talk. I am always busy. I say, no. That means you are not doing your job as a man. Some things that actually causing problem in different homes is something that we can actually handle. But because when you get married to someone who doesn't even understand the meaning of marriage, who doesn't understand the meaning of love, you start having problems. Something that doesn't even want to have problems, you start having problems in your home. So what I'm trying to say is that I'm using Frederick Leonard as example. You understand? These people are having a perfect marriage not because they are 100% perfect. Peggy Over's character is not 100%, but she have learned to deal with Frederick Leonard's character. That is the only way we can stay as a husband and wife. Let me tell you, it is not easy. You see, this marriage, it is never easy. Imagine when you accept to stay with someone, you don't even know how she was raised, and she doesn't even know how you as a man was raised. Both of you raised in different background. You are trying to understand each other. You are trying to understand, you will have a different understanding. So it is not that easy to be able to stay with a woman in your house. So it is high time we begin to tolerate them, and it's high time they begin to tolerate us as a man. You understand? So another person reported me and said that my husband is always, you know what I'm talking about. That one is funny. I told the woman, see, let me tell you, that is why you are there. It is your responsibility as a woman to satisfy your husband. A lot of people reporting issue that when you look at it, you find out that it's not even something that worth to be fighting for. It is your responsibility as a woman to satisfy your husband. Even the Bible said it. You understand? So at all time, whether he's asking too much or not, it is your responsibility as a woman to satisfy your husband. So I think this person reported from South Africa, and it's really funny to me. You understand? So now, please, my people, learn how to tolerate each other. Without tolerance, there is no way we can be together, even as a friends. You understand? Learn to tolerate. There are some certain things you have to let go in order to make peace. Are you getting what I'm saying? Please, I'm begging you, I'm sending this message to everybody all over the world. If you are in Canada, US, London, South Africa, any part of the country where you are, please, this message is very important. You understand? As I'm talking to you, I'm not talking to one person, I'm talking to everybody. You understand? So please, if you want to have a successful home, if you want to have a happy home, learn to tolerate your partner. It's not everything that you start shouting, start doing this, start doing that. No, there are some certain things you have to know. You are fighting ignorance, lack of love, rudeness, stinginess, third party influence, stubbornness. Whereas you as a man, you are not supposed to be stubborn. You as a woman, you're not supposed to be stubborn. As long as you bear that name, a married woman, a married man, that is the day you start fighting, stubbornness. You understand? I know some of you are very stubborn. You see that I'm the head of the family. In fact, my decision is final. No, see, there are some certain rights in a family that a woman have to practice. You understand? The fact that you are a head of a family doesn't mean that you make all the decision in the family. No, your wife is not a slave. Marriage is not about, it's just like a partnership business. You people are trying to achieve success. It's just like you are in a partner with somebody trying to do business and get profit at the end. That is what marriage is not about. It is a collective responsibility. When you go to Western world, like UK, all this civilized country, you find out that marriage is not about, it is a collective responsibility. It is not one person's responsibility to raise a family. It's only in Nigeria that you see a man doing a lot of things. A man will pay the house rent, a man will feed, a man will do this, no. But I have a friend that's living in China. He said that he got married to a white woman. He said that the family responsibility is divided into two. So the woman is paying the house rent where you be the one to feed and also pay the children's school fees. That is how you succeed too much. Let us need to, begin to correct some certain things, our mentality towards relationship or marriage. You understand? The fact that you're a wife doesn't mean that you shouldn't work, you shouldn't provide for the family. This, I'm just teaching you something that is going to help you in your for those of you who are about to marry. And if you're already married, learn this. It's not everything that you push the pressure towards your husband. If you want your husband to last, you understand? Learn how to, raise some burdens. You understand? So these are the things that make marriage to be sweet. Alright, so I have a lot of a message from different countries which I may not be able to read out now. Maybe in our next topic we are going to treat about it. You understand? Alright, so please tell us what you think about this video here, and feel free to drop your comment. Your comment is very important on the comment section. Please, if you have any question to ask, just